where she is, and they're phoning up the pub, the cafe. She's a goddamn nuisance.
They even tried to get me sectioned, but it didn't work.
We'll have all the sectioning.
Because that's what they did the first time.
Because they wanted to get rid of her.
Sectioned, but this time it didn't work when they tried to get me sectioned, because I got people on my side. Do you understand? I got people that are like understanding and know what's going on, even doctors, darling. So yeah, even my doctor started shouting at my manager. Imagine your own doctor calling me delusional, shouting at my manager, and all I was trying to explain to her is that, you know, I'll keep getting all these malicious calls to my property. She thought I was delusional, you stupid bitch. No wonder you've retired. Fucking absolute bitch. Honestly, ridiculous, man. Imagine your doctor's against you. The police don't want to help you. Your housing's against you. All because of TikTok.
Well, there you go. Yeah, but she does it to herself. I mean, like me, I use my TikTok in here, and people keep saying I don't go out. I do go out, but I just don't go out with my TikTok. Well, it's very rare that I do that because I don't want to be a nuisance to my neighbours. I don't want to be a nuisance in the pub and, you know, when I go out. So I just keep it to my, in my house. I'm a lot safer. How many people have said to me, can you stop filming me because I don't like it, you know? I mean, someone hit me over the head once. Yes, in Morrison's. I'm not lying. She was about 70. Yeah, because she thought I was filming her husband, like I want to film an 8-year-old husband. You know what I mean? It's weird. But, yeah, I just think she's her own worst enemy. Stop going out with the TikTok, you know, because people are annoyed. You're pissing people off. Oh, yeah, someone did hit me over the head.
Nah, man, they don't want English people in this country. They don't want us here. They kick us out. They treat us like shit. I don't even belong in my own country. You say what you want, darling. It's true, darling. No, I won't come off TikTok. Never. I'll stay on here.
I know, as I said to her, I said, well, what the hell? Like, I want to film your goddamn husband. I couldn't believe it. And then I went into Morrison's. She bloody hit me over the head.
To pay my fucking rent as possible, darling. So no, darling. And all of you that are in council properties live streaming, you're getting grassed on. Because if I get told that I'm not allowed to do my job in a council property going live on TikTok, then you're not allowed to neither. And neither's Marcus M's.
I think when I go out, you've got to have that. You've got to respect people's privacy. And I think if I'm in, like, it's rare that I go out with my phone and be on TikTok. But if I am, I'll make sure I get a corner where I'm not filming other people, because people do get pissed off. You're going to start fights with people, and I can imagine she's the biggest nuisance where she lives with that goddamn TikTok. Everywhere she goes, she's on TikTok, and not everyone wants to get on there. Can you imagine, right? Like I said yesterday, yeah. CLA's big on TikTok, right? And you're fucking having an affair. And next minute you're on bloody CLA's TikTok. Hand in hand with with some guy. And your husband's seeing it. Oh my God.
As well. Go and fucking rent your own house, darling. Fucking causing distractions to your council neighbours every day.
Well, have all the affairs. I mean, even her doctor is calling her delusional. Man, that's your doctor. If your doctor's calling you delusional, you're delusional. Have you seen what story? When I saw her haircut on one video, I thought it was really nice, but now it's just become, I don't know, it looks like a wig, doesn't it? Don't like it anymore. You've nipped out in the scuss of pint of milk. Yeah. But no, on a serious note though, that's why I don't go out with my phone anymore. Because, I don't want to be a nuisance, and it's not fair on other people. Even though I can film, if I'm out in public, I'm not going to do it, because I'm going to be getting in fights all the time. So you got people saying, oh, she doesn't go out, Of course I go out. Don't need to tell you where I'm going. I'm not going to be a CLA. Do you know what I mean? People. I went to a hotel once, and this was after the dog thing, and we got kicked out of there. I think at 2, 3 in the morning because trolls were phoning up and all this kind of shit. Here's a mess. Yeah, no, I don't like it anymore. I did like it. The first, I thought it was quite unique. That's, I think, when she first got it done. I'm going to speak on the M's in a minute, guys.
Property.
So let's just pass Wait a minute.
I couldn't feel the pain. If you failed...
Oh, no, let's speak to Berta now. M's is in trouble with the law.
If you fail to provide the requested information, you may be... I know it says maybe.
Cold again.
So we just ignore it and see what happens. But I might go to jail. You may be liable to a conviction in magistrate's court of a criminal offence and to a fine up to £500. You want to know me fucking ins and outs? I ain't sending them my ins and outs. Pay it. I can't afford it.
What does she have to pay?
I'm not paying it. I'll ring you up Monday morning. I said I'll pay £200. That's it, and we could do a payment plan.
Is that the text?
If you don't like that, then send me to fucking court. But I tell you one thing, I'll fucking pay more money to my fucking solicitor rather than paying to you.
All they need to do is set up a payment plan. That's what I'm on. I pay, I think, about £700 a month. I'm just boiling. I don't know. I'm coming down with something. I'm freezing. I'm like hot, then I'm really cold.
If you fail to provide...
Alright, I'm going to fill that Sam. Ams and EQ discusses Barbara. Is this our Barbara? Because Barbara's my mod. Menopause, maybe.
It's only happened recently. Every time that I was going on with CLA, I used to get the gas man.
That's Barbara, love. Barbara.
We'll have all the Barbaras.
No idea, but yeah.
No, it's Barbara. That sounds like Barbara.
No idea who fucking Barbara is.
Well, Barbara is Chelsea Liart, super troll, but like, everyone's nice to Barbara. Just
nice,
Barbara
she's
when
my
you see the
mod.
So every time that I go with Chelsea, you're right, Barbara.
Do I have the fake Barbara?
Barbara.
No, I've got the real Barbara. There's too many Barbaras now. Where is Barbara?
Barbara, have you see Barbara in the chat, just pick her up. She's part of the Rat Pack. I said, go, don't worry, love, you can join.
It's only happened recently.
Yes. Get Barbara. Yes, Barbara's all over the app. She's famous now, Barbara. Barbara, are you in the comments? She still is my mod, isn't she? Let me have a look. Mods, because I'm on another account. Oh, there she is, Barbara Roots. We love Barbara around these
Hey there, let's take a little
Right, this is Nosy Lulu. I love Nosy Lulu's videos. Let's see.
trip down memory lane. Remember back in June when I made that video about Angie and the AI situation? I raised an interesting question then. Were people genuinely supporting the cause? Or were they just jumping on the bandwagon because of who was involved?
Exactly.
Well, fast forward to now, and we've got a perfect example that proves my point. Friday night, we all witnessed Corey's absolutely shocking behavior. But here's what's really interesting. All those same people who were so quick to defend Angie. Complete silence. Not a single peep from any of them about Corey's actions. And you want to know why? It's pretty simple, actually. People like Corey, that's literally the only difference here. It's fascinating how selective this outrage can be, right? When it's someone people like, suddenly all those principles they were so passionate about just disappear into thin air. The hypocrisy is honestly mind-blowing. And now some of these same folks want to play the victim card? Come on. This whole situation just perfectly illustrates what I was talking about back in June. It's not about right or wrong anymore. It's about who's involved and how popular they are. Just makes you think, doesn't it? About how genuine some of these social media reactions really are. Hey there, let's take a little trip down memory lane.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's selective outrage. I don't care anymore. You know, stay affected. You know, people will be affected because they have a dislike for me. So they're affected, triggered. Oh, I'm triggered, but yet here they are making comments. I had one person get into my box telling me how I've triggered her, but yet set on my platform for God knows about an hour. So leave, you know what I mean? The other side make comments, do things. No one's affected because they like them. But I do it, EQ does it, someone else does it. I'm affected because it's come from you, because you did it, you said it. You know what I mean? So I don't care anymore. Affected! Yes, stay affected. Right. I'm going to listen to Play Sam in a minute. Well, I played that one, haven't I?
Oh, cool.
Right, what's this? I did the butcher, I did the baker, I did the home and the family maker, I did school girlfriend. Oh, what the hell is that?
Swearing chef and Jack.
I assume Pearl is drunk here.
I'm going to say, you need to ask her to go back to like 15 seconds. You can do it all over again.
No, listen,
they'll have a look.
And that's how fucked up EQ, Swearing Chef and Jack is. Because she can have Jack running about the farm doing the odd jobs. She can have EQ doing the cow shit. We know.
Jack doing the family maker.
EQ loves the cow shit, as she said on a live before. And we can have Jack being the butcher, slaughtering the animals. Swearing Chef and EQ can be the baker. They can all be the family maker. And they can be the home, wherever it is. The butcher, the baker, the
home and the family maker.
They can all be that. And then Jack can jump into both wellies because they'll fit him. Do you know what I'm saying?
You look so tired.
So that's out to EQ, Swearing Chef and Jack. I wish you all the best of luck because I think it's chuck the keys in the little bowl. I mean, come on. None of you is shy, in my opinion. Of like partners, do you know what I mean? Like you share amongst each other. Caring is sharing.
Curly Whirly, I think you look so tired. Oh, cool.
Swear.
She's drunk. Can you imagine that this is your grandma? She sits with Corey that's apparently made threats to her house, threats to her family, and yet she sits with him and then talks on everybody else. But at least no one else has made threats to your family, Pearl. Once again, it's am I lagging? Once again, it's selective outrage, isn't it? You know, well, I like him, so he can say what he wants. You know what I mean? I think, am I lagging? Yeah, exactly. She was definitely drunk. Maybe you shouldn't come on TikTok drunk, Pearl. Slightly embarrassed. Yeah, I'm very embarrassed for her. Guys, am I lagging? Oh my... Pearl does well with her grandmother, yeah. And she's also transphobic. She's been transphobic many times, Pearl. Even Nuke said it the other day. Yes. Threw her right under the bus saying about her transphobia. You're fine, okay. Good.
I know.
Boring. Oh, what's this one? Love it.
I got chills, they're multiplying. And I'm losing control. I got chills,
I love these AIs, honestly. These AIs are brilliant, aren't they?
No!
Alex Brigham admits
EQ Rex to Alex Brigham as disgusting insults.
he shouldn't support
Yes, and he made the same yesterday.
DQ names today. You're transphobic forevermore.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what I've said. You responded with transphobia.
Yeah.
So you'll always be...
Once you're transphobic... Oh, shit. Once you're
transphobic...
Oh, stop. Yeah, once you're transphobic, you're always transphobic. Once a racist, always a racist. True. There's no point apologising for your transphobia, but that just goes to show that the person that you are, you're transphobic. You know? We don't always have to agree on things, but, you know, why commit a hate crime? You can go at somebody any other ways. You know, I mean, if he was racist, it would be a big outcry. So how come it's acceptable for him to be transphobic and for people not to say much about this? Oh, what's happening?
Doesn't matter what you say. It's like you call Zach a racist because he made one comment. Well, you've made one comment now and you're transphobic. The definition of what you did is transphobic, so you can't sit there ever.
Wait a minute, what he said about Lynn's last night was also a hate crime. What did you say about Lynn's, Laura? Can you send me to send it to Delusive_FYP because I haven't seen it.
Kaz, and you can't sit there and stick up for Miss Faye if anything happens because you're transphobic, so you can't call it transphobia right now.
Myself down on one part, which was obviously calling her prostate Paul, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm lowering myself to her level, and I shouldn't have to because it's not her.
No, you're not lowering.
It's other people, you know, that community that I shouldn't have, like, you know what I mean, lowered myself to that level. Yeah, okay, I got like.
Oh, you're not lowering yourself to EQ's level. You've committed a hate crime. You're transphobic, and apparently you said something about Lynn's as well. So if I can get that video, please, thank you very much.
I got angry, and you know, because of obviously I know what she's about and what she does. But you know, when it comes down to it, I don't have to lower myself to go to her level. Dark humour, yeah, you know. But you know what it is with me when I know.
Not dark humour, transphobia. So if you say the N words, then it's not dark humour. If I was black, would you have started talking about the colour of my skin? No. So why'd you talk about, like, my gender and stuff? What's that got to do with the conversation? If I say you've done X, Y, and Z, then say something equally as not good. But to reach for transphobia, you wouldn't do it if I was black.
I've got a video.
Would you say, oh, I shouldn't have lowered myself, you know, I called her the N-word, you know,
okay,
and
Justin, I'll have a look in a minute.
It's all right because she said this, that, and the other in the past. No, it's transphobic what you did.
Know what she's done. I said, and see how you're a decent guy. Juju, none of them will listen. I've made a decision.
Don't forget, Brigham, that you've got to send Canadian Angie your messages that you promised her, because you wanted to clear your name, so you haven't cleared your name yet.
Today, I spoke to a few. I know she said worst if.
I wouldn't stress about it. Well, he doesn't need to stress about it because I'm just going to remind everyone forevermore that he's transphobic. So I've ultimately won. So this chat here can make as many excuses up for him in his own comments. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I've won. I've won ultimately because you've been transphobic. I got you to lower yourself to transphobia.
It says mum, but you still don't make it right for me, you know what I mean? And what I'm going to say now is I've spoke to a few people that I need to speak to regarding this crazy madness that's going on the app today, and they've all said to me,
he must not have his teeth in on this clip.
Hey, don't give that woman anything.
You've already given me it. You've given me transphobia. You don't need to give me any more. I've got it. I'll always have a copy of that now, and I'll always play it. Whenever you step out of your box again, I'll play that and say, remember everybody. So it's too late, you've already given me it.
I'll run with it, and then
I'll run with it forever.
Destroy them all. And that's what I'm going to do. That's literally now what I'm going to do. I'm going to let her run with a story.
It's not a story, it happened.
And then afterwards...
Thank you, Elaine, my love. Thank you so much, beautiful.
My power is my platform. So, let them run with the story.
It's not a story, it happened. It happened.
Can someone...
Should we listen again to what you
Why
said to me?
doesn't this stop?
So this is apparently the...
Can someone go and tell AB it's TikTok? He's taking things so seriously, isn't he? It's TikTok! What the hell? He's acting like he works for goddamn MI5. I don't know what's wrong with this video.
What's wrong with this story, everyone?
What do you mean scaring them? You should have prostate, Paul. Shut your mouth.
Oh my God, we're not doing that here,
And
no.
there's transphobia.
You can't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to me. I'll tell you for a fact. You can't
What's
say nothing.
transphobia right
It ain't transphobia. It's a fact, isn't it? It's a fact. Yeah, you have got a prostate. Don't you? It ain't transphobia. It's a fact. It's a fact.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Alex.
You shut up, prostate, Paul. Shut your mouth.
And we've got the definition, obviously, of what he said, and it is transphobia. Go and ask your ChatGPT. Type in what he said to me and who I am, sort of thing, and it'll tell you he was transphobic. So that'll be forevermore on my profile.
Yeah, but that's like
Alex Brigham admits he shouldn't have. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah, but that's like, you know, dead naming someone though, isn't it? And you know, that's transphobia. So what is that comment saying here? It is transphobia, you know what I mean? It is. Exactly. Exactly indeed. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Yeah. So there you go. But there's no hoo-ha about it. So here's Miss Red justifying Alex being transphobic to EQ.
I've said you responded with transphobia. So you'll always...
It does matter what you say though, Evil Queen. Thank you, Melody. Because you put out there that Alex messes around with 12-year-olds, which is serious accusations to put on somebody. Because you know, in the real world, you know what happens to people that are accused or commit them crimes. So it does matter when you're saying and going to them lengths that men are doing that. It does matter. It matters a lot. So whatever he said in response to that comment that you made, tough shit. He apologised to the trans community this morning, but he isn't apologising to you. You don't deserve apologies for the shit that you say.
It's being known as a transphobe now. It doesn't matter what you say. It's like you call Zach a racist. But he made one comment. Well, you've made one comment now and you're transphobic. The definition of what you did is...
Yeah, but transphobia is a crime. It's a hate crime, you know. And listen, I'm not saying anyone should be making up accusations or saying anything like that, but that probably is a civil matter. You know what I mean? Transphobia is a crime. You can go back at someone any other way but that. Yeah, so are we going to now be racist then? Because someone has gone low. So if someone goes low, we can now be racist. No.
Well, how can we judge you? Thank you, Kate. How can we judge you? What should we label you as for the comments that you make? What label should we give you for the stuff that you say? Because I can think of a few. Yeah, let's not write it though, guys, in the chat. Let's not write it in the chat. I'm just saying there's many things that we could give you a title of. When you are saying things like that to men or anybody else, when you're putting false, slanderous allegations out there like that, expect people to be angry and come back and hit where it hurts. You can't say what you say and then cry victim. Them days are gone. Because there isn't the outrage that there would have been months ago.
Stick up for Mama Kaz, and you can't sit there and stick up for Miss Faye if anything happens because you're transphobic, so you can't call it transphobic.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He can stick up for who he wants. Because Mama Kaz or Miss Faye never said that he was messing around with underage people. So yes, he can. Yes, he can do that. But with you, he doesn't have to. Because of what you said about him. At this point, it becomes tit for tat. Get to fucking recognise tit for tat, darling.
Yeah, I'm not.
Myself down on one part, which was obviously calling that prostate Paul, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm lowering myself to her level. And I shouldn't have to, because it's not her. It's other people, you know, that community that I shouldn't have, like...
Exactly.
You know,
So he recognises that.
I got angry and, you know...
I'm not saying false accusations on TikTok is okay, but did anything come off those false accusations? Was I don't make a statement against, you know, about that? No. So it's not tit for tat. Absolutely not.
Because obviously I know what she's about and what she does. But, you know, when it comes down to it, I don't have to learn myself to go to her level. Dark humour. Yeah, you know, but you know what it is with me? When I know...
Not dark humour, transphobia. So if you say the N-words, then it's not dark humour. If I was black, would you have started talking about the colour of my skin? No. So why'd you talk about, like, my gender and stuff? What's that got to do with the conversation? If I say you've done X, Y, and Z, then say something equally as not good, but to reach for transphobia, you...
Well, he could have called you one back. He could have said that, you know, you was doing something, which I don't want to talk about words, but you know what I'm saying. Imagine had he said that back to her. She would have fucking cried about that as well. You called me this. How dare you call me this? That's it. I'm going to get my evil army after you now because you called me what I called you.
Wouldn't do it if I was black. would you say, oh, I shouldn't have lowered myself, you know, I called her the N-word, you know, and it's all right because she said this, that, and the other in the past. No.
False accusations falls under slander, which would probably be a civil case. So it depends what you say and what, do you know what I mean? How it's affected that person, what were the outcome of those accusations, you know, and stuff like that, really.
Transphobic what you did.
And it's downright disgusting what you say to other people. And then as soon as they go back and they hit you where it hurts or they go low, you didn't say it to anybody else, you said it to you. Because you think you can do or say whatever you want to anybody. And as soon as they go back at you with whatever, you know, you don't want to hear or whatever you don't want to be told, it's a big problem.
Don't forget, Brigham, that you've got to send Canadian Angie messages.
It doesn't have to do anything.
What's to clear up?
Who is Canadian Angie? Who are you? Who is Delusive Angie that anybody has to prove themselves to? Who are any of you? Who is anybody? Especially you, Delusive Angie. Nobody has to prove themselves to you. Not with your morals and how you act on TikTok. But who is anybody that they have to justify themselves to Delusive Angie? Get the fuck out of here.
She's so
You haven't
offensive.
cleared your name yet.
Today. I spoke to a few. I know she said worse.
I wouldn't stress about it. Well, he doesn't
can't
need
be
to
part of
stress
the
about it.
FYP
Just remind
today.
everyone forevermore that he's transphobic. So
It's alright for you to say whatever you want to say about people. Yeah, let's call that person a prank, that person.
Miss Red, you called EQ Chelsea Saville. I've got the message. So when you're calling people this pedlo, what are you implying? You're implying they're a pedlo. So is that not a crime? Are you telling someone that they are a pedlo? You are, absolutely.
You can do whatever you want and nobody can say anything to you. They think they own TikTok. Well, they don't. They don't own TikTok.
Any excuses up for him in his own comments? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I've won ultimately because you've been transphobic. I got you to lower yourself to transphobia.
It doesn't matter, but you still don't make it right for me, you know what I mean? What I'm going to say now is...
Oh, is that what Pickham is doing? Is he getting people to salt and pepper? Thank you, Vibin.
It doesn't matter what I've said. You respond to it.
She's boring.
Man, because
About CLA has another epic meltdown about her mental health. I can't be asked with the FYP today.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm fucking mentally ill, darling. My brain's different.
That you are.
So you all sit there and you hate on me. All these things that you say you fucking know I'm not. I'm going to America, sweetheart. Fucking America love me and then never treat me like you bad woman. I'm not allowed to cry, am I not, on a public platform. I'm not allowed to show emotion. I'm not allowed to be a real person, no. I'm a real bitch. You... man, because I don't know what I'm saying.
She does play on her mental health quite a lot, doesn't she, CLA? You know, she does. It's all about mental health. And I don't even think she's got bipolar, you know. I think she has BPD, but I don't think she's got bipolar. That's just my opinion. All excuses. Yeah. I love what she does for herself. Well, she's being trolled and all of this. Why is she still on TikTok? Get off and have a couple of days off. You know, why go out with your phone and show everyone your location? You know what I mean? I'm out of here, too biased now, enjoying news and your people. What am I biased about, Rosie? I haven't actually said much, to be fair. How am I biased? Excuse me. I'm BPD, never behave like that. Yeah, you are biased over 90% of what you say. Well, don't say I'm biased. Do you want to specify? Or jump in the box and tell me what you think. The thing is, turning a blind eye to EQ with what thing? With what? About what? Has something happened? I think a brain challenge. Are you just going to keep answering the questions? Well, yes, I am. I want to know what you're talking about. Right, and Miss Red made up with EQ when she said that. Did she not? And then CA said she wanted an address of her grandbaby, and now they're friends. Oh, the chewing! I'm hard going. I can't be bothered doing FYP today, guys. Honestly, I feel really shit. Chelsea is getting sick of people in the chat talking about Barbara. I suspect Barbara could be HD mummy who used to come off too long.
Well, I'll block the name Barbara and everything because I've had enough of that name, and I'm going to tell Barbara to change her name to Julie. I've had enough.
Not feeling great today. I'm hot now. I'm
time for a name change, Barbara, darling. Oh gosh, you could keep the picture, but Jesus Christ. But then, you know, maybe you just put Roots at the end of it, Barbara Roots, and then we know it's you, darling. I know the other ones we can just block. Imagine they're all Barbara's.
Exactly. EQ was Miss Red and Luke were friends with EQ, and now they've got so much to say about it. Makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, guys. I'm not with it today. I'm really not feeling too good. I'm hot, cold. I just feel I'm coming down with something. Maybe it's a menopause. I'm not too sure. God, I just feel achy. My whole body's aching.
Funny, innit? God, I always get back to talking about Barbara. I'm going. Danielle,
yeah, I want to get through these videos and then.
I'm doing nothing wrong, so.
CLA gets affected in a coffee shop.
I'm doing nothing wrong, so.
Who's this man there?
I'll call the police. Never mind anything else. I'm on my social media, darling. What's the problem?
See what I mean?
Oh, just go away. Let me drink my coffee. I'm going to get my shopping. Do you know what I mean? This is what happens through me being.
Is it old? I don't know. It just got sent to me.
Darling. Let him make me go cooking.
I don't care it's old. Someone just sent me it. I'm not with it today. Leave me alone.
What you called a real English.
Oh yeah, because she got blonde hair. Oh yeah. I think this is what EQ got. Did EQ not get the same video? I think it must have been reposted then.
Remember when everyone was having a good laugh at Angie's expense with the photo of her face onto Jimmy? Remember when everyone was having a good laugh at Angie's expense with the photo of her face onto Jimmy Savile?
Yeah.
Oh, the clique thought that was absolutely hilarious.
They did.
They were rolling on the floor, sharing it around. Not a care in the world about how it might affect her.
And this man, Jimmy Savile, as we know, is one of the biggest peddlers in this country. So when you're sitting there going on at EQ and everybody else for using that word, you all sat there laughing about it. You're mocking the victims of Jimmy Savile. And then you got Miss Red, I think it was in the comments last night, the day before that, Chelsea Savile. Why are you calling people, Savile? You're calling them a peddler, and you're sitting there saying, let's not throw this word around, but you're doing it yourself.
But here's where it gets interesting. When Sophie showed her cup, suddenly these same people were clutching their pearls, acting all offended and upset.
Yes, thank you. I forgot about that. That video of Sophie that she said she got on TikTok, Jimmy will fix it mug. They were crucifying her, mortified about it yesterday. But you said they're putting my face on Jimmy Savile. What? Do you know what I mean? How do you have opinions when you've got this man on your phone?
The hypocrisy is just chef's kiss. And let us not forget the important detail here. Jimmy Savile was actually under BBC protection. So here's my suggestion to this delightful...
If you listen, Bam Bam, right? Something that Mug is discussing, blah, 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 right? Listen, I'm not I get what you're saying. However, the same people that put my face on Jimmy Savile for months had an opinion on this. They were mortified that Sophie's got this mug where it's, you know, the Jimmy Fix-It mug. How can you be mortified when you thought it was all of you, misread all of you, thought it was funny putting my face on him?
Group of selective comedians. Maybe it's time for a new theme tune for your shows. Something that captures this wonderful double standard you've got going on. And with that little reminder of how karma works, mic drop. Sometimes it's funny how the tables turn, isn't it? Makes you think twice about throwing stones when you're living in a glass house.